Alright, so, yeah, it's like, it's really hard to hang that up in the air nowadays, so. This video, I'm gonna talk about the public school systems. How can anybody believe that the public school systems are actually adequate for shaping and molding the minds of the youth? No, half the stuff we were taught doesn't exist, and it's not right anymore. 8 planets. If someone would have asked me that question a while back, I would have 9. Nah, you'd be wrong. Just so much stuff that they have taught has been wrong. And how can you state history books as facts when it's only written by victors who paint their side as a pretty picture? I mean, besides that, that's fine and all. I mean, at least it's some kind of documentation about the past. What about the inability for historians to accept new theories that disproves the ones that they've been spewing about a while? Graham Hancock, I haven't read your book, but I have seen quite a few of your videos. I love how you come at it with an open mind, and everybody should when they're trying to do a job like that or have theories they're trying to publish about human history. I mean, if they tell me that human beings, for the fact, had the same capacity, brain size and everything 200,000 years ago, you mean tell me there wasn't curiosity in any of them to figure out why these plants, they taste great, why is it growing just here? Hey, what's it doing? Oh, look, it sprouted up another plant right beside it. We went and tried to figure that out and grow their own crops. It was impossible. And South Americans proven the fact that a civilization can disappear. I mean, of course, that is a wild jungle, but all nature is wild. It wouldn't take that long for our cities and stuff to be destroyed if we disappeared. I mean, that's just being too attached to an idea. And the amount of fight back on your suggestions that have good evidence, pretty logical evidence. So, but the school systems again, they definitely didn't prepare people in the world, and the fact that these adults that are supposed to be help shaping the minds of children allow stupid concepts as far as cliques, like jocks. When I was a kid, it was jocks, nerds, goths, whatever the fucking group you want to call them, okay? But to allow them to click up and to allow obvious that kids that are a little different get picked on, okay? You want to have a truly lovely society, and you want to help fight off what people call as depression. Instead of teaching people, it's just like a negative loop. There is chemicals that make you sad. I've been depressed, but it's almost like a repeat of the bad thoughts constantly every day. And to allow kids to not feel safe in the environment that you're supposed to be protecting them being picked on, that is all around awful for the future of humanity. Alright? First of all, everybody wants to be accepted, man. Everybody wants to belong. And instead of teaching people the qualities of uniqueness and individualism and what you think is a little off or odd, as long as he ain't dangerous, violent, that's the odd ones are the only ones who are truly who they are. They're not following everybody, pretending to be something else that they really ain't. I know they're kids, they haven't learned who they are. But the fact that we don't teach our kids how to treat other people and respect them for being who they are, even though they're different. That is a massive, massive flaw. Can you imagine a world if everybody felt like they belong? They wasn't different from everybody. They wasn't inferior or superior. We congratulate the wrong traits as kids, man. Our society can be any which way we want. We can put values on any characteristics we want. And honestly, just accepting people for who they are and teaching that concept to the kids would make a huge difference. It'd be a less addiction if everybody had the sense of feeling like they belonged. And dude, there wouldn't be as many school shootings. There wouldn't be as many suicides. There wouldn't be as many complications and problems. And we really should try to get the kids who pick on other kids for fun and identify them, see what the problem is. Because usually it's a bad home life, or they have something going on, and they're taking the frustrations out on someone weaker than them. You need to open your fucking eyes, dude. Another thing, schools need to be taught to teach people how to embrace what they're truly passionate about. Yes, you do need to teach people math. You do need to teach people English or whatever language, very useful, mandatory second language. But not everybody's going to pick up a second language. Not everybody has the ability to, and they shouldn't be shunned for that. Now, the lack of effort of learning when they have the ability, that's something else. That is something completely else. But we can put whatever great qualities into our kids that we want. If you don't believe that we can put these great qualities into these kids, if we wanted to, bigotry and racism is taught to kids, and they become grown-up racists. It's not like somebody for a color of skin is stupid, dude. If you can't tell on some level that even a dog or a cat or a raccoon has some level of consciousness when they have all the stuff that you have in your body, that needs to be taught. I think law needs to be taught. I think the basic understanding of what is right and wrong, you think it should be implied, but it's not. There's so many stupid fucking laws, and there's so many laws that are necessary. But people should understand the consequence of their action. Things need to be a little bit more important when we teach our kids what traits are desirable and what's not. I don't see why people don't get that, why they don't understand. It's not that hard. It's not that complicated. I'm not a freaking genius. I might be coming off like a moron. I don't care. Because I have learned a simple truth. I am who I am. I don't mean no harm to nobody. If I come off as rude, I appreciate somebody. Hey, dude, I don't like to be talked to that way. Sorry, man, that's not my intention. I never intend to go out of my way to offend or to definitely hurt anybody. But I like who I am, and I love who I am. But you know what? That wasn't instilled. That wasn't taught. People should embrace their individualism. People should be reassured that who they are is okay. You're good. I mean, don't fuck up anybody else's life, because we only get one, maybe. I don't know if reincarnation is real. I don't know if the universal consciousness is real. I don't believe in the man on the clouds, but this is a little too deep of a conversation for this one. But my personal belief, though, is everything that makes this planet, makes the trees, makes the sun, the iron that is created in the sun is in your blood right now. So you're literally made of everything in the universe, and you're just a ball of energy. Energy moves on. So I don't know if conscious does. Besides that, kids should be taught the importance of finances and how to budget your money. And if a kid does go down the wrong path,